Hey guys, greetings from Salt Lake City. I thought I would do something different today and create a video instead of my typical written newsletter. I'm trying to be really intuitive with my creativity during this quarantine time and see what I'm naturally drawn to. I found that it was hard to sit down and write a newsletter. I've been delving into poetry and visual art more, and that's been fun. And I just thought, well, if I'm feeling some sort of resistance to writing the typical newsletter, maybe I should try something different. So here I am, and thank you for being here. I'm thinking about you guys, and I hope that you're all well and taking care of yourselves. And I just wanted to offer some reflections and little nuggets of wisdom that I'm gaining here and there through this experience. So personally, I've been experiencing so many ups and downs throughout this experience, and I'm sure I'm not alone in this. There are so many contradictions to it. There are beautiful insights that are coming through. There is a positive aspect to all of this, yet there's a lot of uncomfortable emotions that are arising, from anxiety to fear to even anger. There's the real aspect of the fact that there's a pandemic going on, and like, how do we sit with that when we're also feeling grateful to have extra time, or, grateful for what we personally have when there's others that may be suffering. So it's just a lot to sit with it. So I welcome you to just take a deep breath and just like feel into your body and pause every now and then, and just realize that there might be a lot arising in you, and it's okay to take it slow, and that you may need some extra support at this time. I've had days where I feel really good and I feel like I'm being productive and being in my purpose and being creative and full of love for life, and then I have really hard days where anxiety might come up, and I feel like it's a lot to sit with, especially when I don't have the usual distractions that I'm used to, whether that's work or being able to go out and hang out with friends. Whatever it is, it's like we're all kind of sitting with emotions as they arise, more so than usual. When I experienced the harder days, I really just wanted to lay in bed and like watch movies and zone out. And I don't think that's particularly bad. Like, I feel like sometimes we really do need to rest. We do need to zone out. There's different ways to take care of ourselves from time to time. But personally, I noticed that it started to kind of become destabilizing, and I didn't really want to go down that road and just spend hella days in bed. And so I had to remind myself of what I call my mental health checklist. So my mental health checklists are things that I know help support me through a difficult time and help motivate me and make me feel better and feel more like myself and be in that state that I want to be in. I'm sure you can look back and think about moments that you went through a difficult time and think back at what kind of helped get you through that and what helped you heal through that. So this isn't meant to kind of like bypass all those negative emotions. I think it's important to feel and heal through them, but there's ways that we can do that that are super supportive. So for me, on my mental health checklist, I have journaling. Journaling is a great way to vent my emotions, to vent my thoughts, and to find the wisdom that I already have within. Like, I feel like my wisdom really comes through when I'm journaling, and I'm able to kind of receive guidance from myself. Secondly, I have my gratitude list, and that's just thinking about everything that I'm grateful for at this time, and I do one every day, and I know that like instantly raises my mood and just makes me feel more like held, and just makes me feel like life is my friend, and things are going well. I also have checking in with friends. Like, at this time, I think that's especially important because we can feel really isolated. So you can like FaceTime, Zoom, call, whatever. I've been doing it once or multiple times a day, just trying to catch up with people, and it's actually been one of the most positive things about this experience for me, is having the time to reconnect with people and making that a priority, like really making relationships a priority at this time. That's also super helpful because it allows me to get out of myself and listen to my friend and think about their life. I think, especially during these quarantine times, it's really easy to become self-absorbed, and I don't mean that in a negative way, but I just mean that like we're kind of in our own inner world. And sometimes it's good to be of service in a way, and whether that's just like listening to your friend and being an ear for them, or, you know, volunteering in some way, in whatever way that you can. I think that's always really helpful. I also think it's key to spend time outside. I've been loving this porch, so grateful for it, and working in the garden, and there were days where I didn't go out at all, and I'm just like reconnecting with the fact that that always makes me feel better. And spring is coming, and there's just like something so powerful about nature and how that can uplift you. So I definitely invite you to take those much needed walks, and you can still be responsible and do your social distancing. So I just want to leave you with, I guess, with the task to think about your own mental health checklist and what works for you, and to just kind of go through that every day, not even when you're feeling bad, but also when you're feeling good. It's great to be in the momentum of those things. So don't forget that there's always support available to you, whether that's coming through, your own habits and routines throughout the day, or checking in with a friend, or using the resources that are available to you. Please talk to someone if you're having a hard time. That's usually on most people's mental health checklist, I think. So let me know in the comments if you'd like, what are some key things for you that help uplift you and support you. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.